Made it to the weekend, adventurers on the rise, solving riddles and casting missiles, throwing daggers at their eyes. If you're into fortune and glory and tales of the heart and soul, finding clues, knocking out some fools, depending on how they roll. It's D&D, yeah, with the Acme Square. It's D&D, yeah, with the Acme Square. They got the sheets and they got the dice, the treasures of the day. Yeah, it's D&D, with the Acme Square. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to twitch.tv/VitsPatel. I am your man, VitsPatel, and welcome back to another episode of Dungeons & Dragons with the Ethnic Squares.
Round of applause! Woo!
That's us!
How is everyone doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, man? Apart from the hay fever. The hay fever is hitting me today.
Oh,
my nose is runny, my eyes are itchy, so you will see the eye itching, especially in this.
Sounds like the beginning of an M&M song.
Eyes itchy, throat scratchy,
Nose is runny. Boogers on my sweaters.
That's excellent.
Alrighty then. So, to run down our list, first up we have our Elven Bloodhunter Badthra, Bolt Reaver by name, badass by nature, the Keeper of Coin, the Flusher of Fools, it's our Lanyard Lawyer, the Hitman with a fabulous head of hair, the Monster Hunter ready to make an impact outside of Genshin 2, it's Rahula Hoo!
Oh man, what an intro. I love how you got Genshin Impact in there as well. I feel like that wasn't there last time, but it might have been. But loved it.
It was, but it's all good. It was a lot to take in last time. I appreciate that. Next up, we have the best bard in the business. No creature can best this elven adventurous sky with a song or their cutting words. The Doctor of Who, a friend more positive than the sound of a PlayStation trophy popping. Host of the phenomenal Locking It Down with Lucy every Thursday on youtube.com/LudiXP. It's a ludicrously brilliant Lucy!
Oh, thank you. And today I'm wearing the world's ugliest PlayStation t-shirt. You ready for this?
Wow! That is like Christmas jumper level.
That is, yeah.
There you go.
Amazing. Next up is one half of our new duo for this campaign with the Ethnic Squares, an amazing artist and even better friend. Bring a sprinkle of stardust and a leather coins to our adventure with their Tabaxian character cut. It's the amazing Nerf Alice.
Woo! Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you. Sorry for my late entrance, but I am here.
Don't you worry. We're having all of our technical issues out early, nice and early, so hopefully the rest will be fine.
Good.
Can I just say, your Invincible piece that you did this week is all different kinds of phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Oh, thanks. I watched the whole season in a day and a bit. Got it done. Binge that.
That's how you do it.
Stuff.
That
Gotta be
is
done.
Awesome. And to round off our band of heroes, it's our newest friend adventurer who loves being a turtle. We are all different kinds of lucky to have such a brilliant KFBF with us, who is so well versed in D&D, so they're keeping me on my toes. That's for damn sure. I'm sure they'll bring the fun, the hype, and the rage with their character, the barbarian known as Boris. Give it up for the marvelous KDG. Woo! How are we doing?
Yeah, not bad. I'm kind of tired because I stayed up. I'm getting really close to the platinum for Bloodborne, so I stayed up really late last night.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Good job.
I like that. Ooh.
Bloodborne.
We respect the hustle in terms of the.
Oh yeah, you're in the company of a couple of trophy hunters, so.
And one who decided I'm not about that life no more. I tried it for a little bit. He was good.
And one who's given up the life. He's left it all behind.
Rahul, it didn't respect my time. Okay, here we go. So I will be playing the roles of Iona Ravenoak, Pavato Pavati, and the wonderful Nero today, but we will have all different kinds of fun regardless. So if we're all ready, let's get cracking with previously on Dungeons & Dragons. The Ethnic Squares arrived at the Terse Fields, the outer ring of agriculture in the city of Westruun. The rolling fields feeds much of the region with crops, livestock, and produce. The party soon passed a signpost where Badthra noticed an intricate sign carved into the post. Iona and Sky both recognized the symbol, but elected to press on into the city and further their quest in the name of Ayun, the Knowing Mistress. Passing through the city gates and into the market ward, Boris and Sky immediately noticed that the mood was grim. There'd been several complaints of children going missing, and the adults were haunted with terrible and dark nightmares. The air was heavy with depression and despair. Easy for me to say. The Lestrella twins, skilled in oniomancy, were helping the people interpret their visions and learning to live with their demons. However, they were those who believed that they were the cause of the missing children and were playing the city like a fiddle. The ethnic squares took it upon themselves to solve the mystery, doing the daring do as they tend to do. After speaking to Nix and Viral, they believed the best course of action was to keep a close eye on them as they continued their investigation. The twins led the party into an old stone well that used to feed the ward with fresh water. Badra was the first to descend and discovered the kidnapped children forced to work around the clock with their minds enslaved. The sadistic Oni turned the Lestrella twins against the ethnic squares and battle commenced. The Horn Demon was eventually slayed and the children freed and reunited with their overjoyed families. And the music from Indiana Jones played and was all. Paul, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat, my guy. So let's start with episode 5, The Spirelings of Westruun. Ooh. Any idea what a Spireling is?
Some kind of giant monster that will spell our doom, probably.
Let's find out. Okay, here we go. So the sun begins to set over the market ward and peace has been returned to this district of Westruun. Taking up an offer for a cooked meal by a local restaurant, your thoughts over dinner turn to resuming your quest for the holy symbol of Ioun, the Knowing Mistress. Over the course of the evening, the conversation turns to the new members of the ethnic squares, the challenges that will most likely await them on their quest. So, Badr and Sky, you have some experience with our dungeons. What can you let them in? What knowledge can you impart?
So, always check for traps. I think that's one thing you should always do. And
Every
luckily,
10 feet with Badr Bolt Reaver, checking for traps.
because you just never know. And to be fair, sometimes it has been useful, and we found stuff. And then my other piece of advice, I don't know, do you have any advice?
What's the general gist of what they can expect?
There's the riddles and the
God.
puzzles which stump us sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah, lots of riddles and puzzles. So
Umming and ahhing.
yeah. What else? What else have we learned? We've learned that. I feel like.
As you are thinking about these things, Boris, can you make a perception check, please?
Oh.
Yes. Where's my mouse gone? There we
You're
go.
fine.
$18.
Okay, brilliant. So, in the crowds of people enjoying the evening air, you notice a tall figure shrouded in a cloak. They're heading in your direction past your table, but not in a rush by any means. Badr, what was you going to say?
I was just going to say the other thing is, oh God, wait, oh yeah, always look out for the. I forgot what they're actually called, but we call them stabby stabbers because
Ravagers.
Because we've come across quite a few of them in dungeons, and they tend to be the thing that kills our party the most because they just stab us multiple times and like don't stop. Like, how many times have we had like someone go down and then they continue to stab them once they're on 0 and they just get to their second, they just fail 2 death saving throws like instantly. So yeah, watch out for the stabby stabbers or the ravagers. That's my big advice.
As that conversation is happening, sorry, Karen.
I was just going to say, what do they look like?
That is a great question. I want to say
they are goblin-like creatures.
Yes. Look how. Yeah, I was going to say goblin-like, but I don't know much about sort of how to how to like identify them amongst all goblin-like creatures. But just, I guess, just
not
have that
all
in the back
goblin
of
are ravagers, but all ravagers are goblins.
Got it. No.
Okay, so as that conversation is happening, you then notice a small scroll has been placed on your table that wasn't there when you first sat down. Looking around, and none of your companions. Not looking around.
Where the-
None of your companions are any of the wiser as to what the contents may relate to. You see from your vantage point of dining al fresco that the people of the market order continue to go about their business as per normal. Ethnic Squares, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna
Nominate
read the
someone
scroll.
to read it.
I want to read the scroll.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a very big brother all of a sudden. Who's going to read the laminate?
I'd like to describe the suspicious person I saw walking straight past the table,
Go for it.
because now that the only slight issue is that my internet keeps dropping out. So other than hearing that there was a person, I actually didn't hear their description.
That's fine. So, what you gathered with your perception check is that there was a figure in a hooded cloak who was heading towards your table. They didn't necessarily stop; they just kept on walking past.
Okay. Yeah, I'll explain that. I saw a hooded figure. I didn't get a lot of detail, but I assumed that that's where the scroll appeared from.
Sounds suspicious. Is it cold in where we are, Vitz?
I mean, it's a
Was it
winter's
odd for
like-
him to be hooded indoors?
No, not especially.
Okay, interesting. Well,
So you're dining al fresco, right? So you're outside. You're kind of in a courtyard area of this restaurant.
oh, I see. All right. Well, I'll have a little. Is it? Wait a minute. As we just talked about, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do whatever check I need to do to see if there's any magical properties to the scroll that if I was to touch it or
make an arcana check, please.
Oh, that's good. I've got advantage on that. Okay, so the first one was a 7. That's not good. And the next one was a 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay. It's a regular scroll.
Okay, I want to
Nothing
pick up
to be
the
paranoid
scroll
about.
and open it. Well, never be too careful. Be too careful.
You can be.
Well, no, you can't. Not when
Okay,
you're
here
the
we go.
DM.
The hurt. The hurt I feel right now. Okay, here we go. So the scroll reads as such. My masters wish to grant the ethnic squares my masters bid the ethnic squares a warm welcome to the city of Westruun. We've seen that you made quite the impression already in your short time here. The events that took place atop of the Storm Point Mountains were the first move of a shadow that now moves swiftly against you. A power has awoken that will cover the world in the darkness hitherto unknown to the people of Exandria. Our masters wish to grant the ethnic squares an audience to discuss a matter which we promise will be illuminating and terrifying in equal measure. Our eyes see much and our ears hear a great deal more. You then see the same symbol that was carved into the signpost as recognized by Ayana and Sky. The scroll is finished with the words, I hear the Gaulish dessert here is divine.
What do you think, guys? Does anyone
Nice bit of graphic
recognize
design in the
Yeah.
signature.
Interesting symbol.
So, Kira, one of the waiting staff, comes over to you to clear away your plates from your mains. You're particularly impressed with how they use their tiefling tail to carry more plates than any other being could. They proceed to ask you if there's anything else they could get you, with an eye on refilling your drinks, as well as anything else you would like on the menu. Ethnic Squares, what would you like to do?
I think we should order the dessert that the shady scroll mentions to us as good.
Yeah, let's do that. Do we have to share or can we get one each? How much money do we have? I'm just checking. I mean, I'm all
Can we
over
ask-
dessert.
Can we ask Kira
Any
how much
thoughts?
the Gaulish dessert costs?
Sure. So, I mean, there's no kind of set menu. So, I mean, if you'd like to order that, then that's fine. Cut, any thoughts from you?
I mean, if we're all getting to dessert, I'm all on board. But it feels like this is something you just like ask for, and it's kind of like rather than
Yeah.
we're actually gonna have anything to eat.
Can I get
Okay.
mine with the dessert then?
Yeah, of course you can.
I was promised dessert.
So, Kira comes across to you. Is there anything I can get you, dears?
We'll take one Gaulish, if you know what I mean.
And then if you have any profiteroles, that'd be great.
For controls we can do.
Did she react when you
But yeah,
said
just yeah.
Let's find out.
goulash?
With your dessert order placed, Kira the Tiefling gives you a distinctive head tilt to acknowledge your special order. She retreats back into the kitchen for a good 10 minutes or so while your desserts are being prepared. Profiteroles are on the way, Sky. Don't you worry. As the conversation moves on to who the masters are that I mentioned in the scroll, Kira returns with a trolley laden with 7 dessert cloche-covered dishes.
Ooh.
As the cloches are removed quickly by Kira, threading her tail through several of the handles, you're all taken by the sweet aroma from the dessert in front of you. Your thoughts suddenly begin to swim and your eyes lose focus. Before you know it, consciousness leaves you all.
Oh my god.
Dark.
We've been drugged.
Or we're going to a dream realm. I always hate when that happens in Dragon Age.
If I have like a harp
Going to the
sound effect,
fade.
I'd play it now, going. All right, then. So,
We got cotton.
sometime later, you slowly come back to consciousness, no longer in the surroundings of the restaurant of the market ward. You find yourself sitting at a long table in a dimly lit room. The candlelight dances across the stone walls and illuminates 3 figures, each sat in ornate thrones. The 3 figures sat under a banner featuring the same symbol that the scroll bore.
Wow.
Instinctively reaching for
convenient.
your weapons, it's now dawning upon you that you and your party have been relieved of your weapons and
Oh
supplies.
no.
And my profiteroles.
Yes. No, we will say that there's a small tray, there's a small plate of profiteroles there in front of you, Sky.
Can I do a sleight of hand check to see if I can steal one of them?
Yeah, woo, profiteroles.
Go for it. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Let's do it.
And Sky, roll a perception check for me, please.
Right, I rolled 17.
It's pretty good.
Too bad. I rolled 22.
Damn it.
So, as Badra starts to take one of the profiteroles, as soon as he puts his fingers on one, they're in a kind of a pyramid shape, so there's quite a few here. He manages to swipe it, but the whole pyramid stack falls and goes scattering across the table.
No!
That's our substance for this journey.
God damn it.
Could I grab a couple? Because I'm thinking if they're filled with enough cream in the middle, then in a pinch we could throw them. So I pick up a couple if they're rolling on the floor.
Sure, they're rolling around the table. We'll say none of them are on the floor because that'd be gross. But you can reach a couple from where you are sat.
It's a free for all now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
The 3 figures in the throne's like, what the hell is going on?
So, after all that, the 3 figures remove their hoods, their cloaks in unison. The tallest of the 3 is a human who's wearing an orc mask. They're accompanied by a dwarf and a halfling. The human is the first to speak, and they say, "Now that we have a bit of privacy, please allow us to make a formal introduction. I am Golesh, Spiraling of Shadows. This is Olan, Spiraling of Blades, and at the end is Fetch, Spiraling of Secrets. We control the Westruun faction of the Clasp." They go on to say, "It has come to our attention that you have had dealings with the work of one who used to be among our ranks. It is the actions of the individual who has caused your party much pain, harm, and toil. It is what brought you together, entwined your destinies, and ultimately led you here. The High Council of the Clasp have agreed it is time you learned the truth." The dwarf sitting in the middle of the 3 begins to address you. As she speaks, you can't help but notice she's playing with her dagger. Sparring Alan asks, "What do you know of the Clasp?"
I feel like I should know something, but I'm not sure if I really do.
I don't know anything about the Clasp because I don't think I've come across them before.
That's okay. So, Sparring Alan, she says, "The Clasp is an underground organization who operates in the secrecy of shadows. We oversee local illegal business and contracted work. The Clasp influences the criminal underbelly where we have a presence and keeps the government on their toes. I'm glad that Ayana's secret keeping skills remain as sharp as her daggers." So Ayana used to be one of the order of the Clasp.
Oh. We'll have some words about that at a later time. I want to know about this. This is cool.
They go on to say, we are 3 of 6 Spirelings, a title bestowed upon the High Council members of the Clasp. Many years ago, there was a 7th, but the ambition grew too great, even for the class. Spireling Hawthorne was his name. Indeed, it was the actions of Spiraling Hawthorne that resulted in his expulsion from the High Council. It was Hawthorne who tipped the events that led Ayana back into the fold after leaving our ranks to keep a secret safe. And her voice trails off. The halfling Spiraling Fetch leans in forward to speak his piece. His unkempt appearance gives off a creepy vibe, but his gaunt expression only distracts from his cunning. He says, Spiraling Hawthorne is what you would consider to be an extremist. He despises those in power with a passion and left no stone unturned in his attempt to stamp out their presence. Hawthorne commands a large horde of creatures, beasts, cutthroats, and enforcers. He leaned forward to you across the table. What did Stanley tell you of the night his house was attacked?
Not much, to be honest. I don't really recall him talking about the subject.
So that's fine. So it says, our intel told us that the Verdant Guard of Singorn had contracted Hawthorne personally. We believe that the people of Alexandria should be free to love whoever they choose, regardless of their background or species. Sadly, this is a view that Hawthorne does not hold to this day, and the Cannon family commanded much power in Singorn. The Clasp ordered no action to be taken, but Spiraling Hawthorne could not be contained. Going against the will of the council, he ordered the hit. Reports recorded that it was a bloody and brutal operation. Spiraling takes a moment to let all this sink in. All right. Orlan composes this. I was waiting for a bit of reaction, but it's all good. So Orlan composes
stunned silence as it all comes to light. Yeah.
Hawthorne's quest didn't stop there. After being ostracized from the Clasp, he spent his days researching into getting divine power to fuel his cause. The high powers of Alexandria would support him. He would claim the power of the gods themselves. He learned with the holy symbols of the gods, and they became his target. He traveled far and wide, up to the highest peaks and down to the deepest caverns, acquiring some pretty powerful artifacts in the meantime. He hired the services of Mumra of Thundera, who we believe you've already met.
Yeah, I remember that.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Spiraling of Secrets picked up where Olan left off. We know he's still using the mark of the Clasp. Hawthorne is well aware of its power within Alexandria, for its power to ease movement within cities and the like. We're doing what we can to limit his reach and dull his blows, but you should be aware of what you're facing. We know that Spiraling Hawthorne seeks more holy symbols, and after failing the last time, he ended Mumra himself. Be on your guard with your own quest, he says. The Clasp will do what we can to keep Hawthorne off your back, but know you are after the same prizes. Then Spirelings says, while we can't undo the damage Hawthorne has done, we will aid you where we can from the shadows. We'd be much of a secret organization if we could now, would we? To that end, we've arranged rooms at the Wayward Pony Inn in the Opal Ward for you to rest this evening. You'll find the reservation under the name Bailey.
Wow. The first thought that pops into my mind is that Kame is in danger because he has the statue of Sarenrae and he's just gone off by himself somewhere. So I feel like I just want to make that known to the group.
Okay, there's nothing else. Spiraling Galesh asks a few of his team to blindfold you and escort you back out into the city of...
Wow, I got blindfolded.
What?
Why have we got to be blindfolded for this?
You can't. They're not going to let you know where their secret lair is.
Oh, they could have let us know in advance, I suppose.
Why do you think you were knocked out in the first place and brought here?
As we're being led out, is there any way to try and like remember directions and like smells or anything that might help us find it in the future?
So, in terms of smells, all you smell is a sweet, creamy taste of the profiteroles in the air. But yeah, sure. So we'll say that you remember that the steps that you take and you are led, and you try and reverse that in your mind as you are deposited outside.
How do we know we can trust these people?
Yeah, they are the criminal underbelly of
I know you should be one of them. Maybe you should ask.
Okay. Wait, question. So the Clasp were not actually like the bad guys that murdered Stanley's family. This is like a rogue member of them.
That is your understanding.
Okay. So, okay, I asked Ayana. So, like, what? I didn't know that you were part of the Clasp. Like, what's the story? How did you get involved with them? And what, tell us stuff about them.
She says she takes a moment and she says it was a lifetime ago. She used to do contract work for them. No names were ever mentioned. Contracts came in by post. I went and I did things, and I got paid. I got paid well. Then I learned about Hawthorne, and I took steps to make sure a secret that I uncovered remained secret, and then came in his crew. You came along and uncovered it, so I had to step in and make sure that Hawthorne didn't get himself.
Wow. So what do you think? What do you think, Ayana? Do you think we can trust these guys?
Well, I do, but it's not on me. It's on you to trust.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just asking if she trusts them.
That was their answer.
Interesting.
And they don't want the artifacts for themselves. They just don't want him to have them.
Correct. For the power that he would be able to wield through them.
Well, that's what we're being led to believe, at least.
Yeah, 'cause that is exactly what someone would say if they wanted to get us to trust them.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, you and Sky have had contact with one of the holy symbols of the gods of Exandria, so you know of its power and what it can do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
I say we trust Diana because she's in our party, so we should hold that in. Like, if she thinks it's all right, then.
Okay.
I suppose all they've given us is information just to know this guy Hawthorne is after them. Like, they haven't demanded we report to them or let them know of our doings. So, in that sense, at least we're just aware of this bad guy who's after the same things of us.
So Ayana pipes up and says, the class will know what we're up to. They have eyes everywhere and ears everywhere else. So we don't need to let them know what's going on. They're just giving us a heads up as to who we're up against in this quest.
Okay. That's fair. Well, I mean, at this stage, there's nothing we can really do anyway, because they've got us basically in their secret lair, and
They've got you by the profiteroles, one would
they
say.
could have. Yeah, they could have. Can I ask if they've returned our weapons as they?
No, so as you're being blindfolded and being led out, obviously Kat is taking mental note of the steps that you're taking. Sky is polishing off the last of the profiteroles that she managed to get before they all rolled away. And Boris, you pocketed some, haven't you?
Yes, I have, yeah. Although,
Great stuff.
now that I'm not imminently using them as grenades, I will probably slightly throw them away before they get gross.
Sky is one of horrifyingness. Okay, here we go. So, after your meeting with the Clasp, you find yourselves deposited in the Opal Ward of the city, with your belongings returned to you. You see a sign for the Wayward Pony Inn. Walking into the establishment, you see a bar to your left and a series of tables in the center of a large room. There's a staircase at the back, presumably leading to the rooms which have been booked. Ethnic Squares, what would you like to do?
Oh shoot! What was the name of the booking had been made in the name of
It's Bailey.
Bailey?
Yeah, Bailey. All right. So, are we trusting them enough to go and stay in the rooms that they've booked for us? It's not going to be like a Lord of the Rings situation where some ring rates are going to like stab us in the heads. Probably not. So that would be weird for them to do that. So yeah, should we just go and ask for the booking under the name of Bailey? Yeah.
Sure. So you approach the bar and find a half-orc barman serving a customer. After he's done pouring an ale, he comes over to you. Says, "Good evening. Welcome to the Wayward Pony. What can I get for you?"
We have a booking under the name Bailey.
Oh, Bailey. Let me see. He goes and checks his journal for a little bit. Ah, there you are. Your rooms are ready for you, bought and paid for. However, should you wish any additional services, one should merely just ask. We can arrange for companionship to suit most tastes here in Westruun.
Well,
Oh.
I think we're I mean, I speak for myself. I don't want to speak for anyone else, but I'm good. But you know,
Thank you.
You'll find it says you'll find a bell in each of your rooms. Just give it a ring, and we'll be able to send up whoever or whatever you might lead or what might like tonight.
Sky's just like, do you sell profiteroles here?
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking it.
We'll definitely be able to send us some profiteroles. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do tonight?
I think just check the room before we
Sure.
sit. Do we all have separate rooms?
Yes.
Okay. I think I just go around my room, just check and then look in. Now I've been told that they could be spying on us at any point. I'm a little bit paranoid. I'm looking everywhere. for
Sure.
little spy holes.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Investigation. Oh, natural 1 with a 1, 2.
Nice.
The bedding in this room are very plush. It's very nice. That's all you can really gather.
Just sit on the bed like this.
That's it. Cool.
Just got
You
the
can
shack
roll
with
the
the bed in.
Anybody else?
Oh, you know what? I've just decided to go with it. I'm not even gonna investigate. I'm just like, you know what? It's a nice bed. I'm pretty tired. We basically got drugged and kidnapped, so I'm just gonna have a nice rest.
I jump on the bed for a bit because you've always got to do that when you go to a new hotel room bed.
Can you make an acrobatics check for me, please?
Oh, of course, I might do a double, triple backflip.
Or you might
That's
break
it.
your leg.
Oh my god, you imagine?
Please
What
don't get a natural
acrobatics,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Oh.
So you managed to do a perfect backflip whilst on the bed as a proper trampoline.
Hell yeah.
But no one saw it, and no one will believe you.
Well, if they go to the room, you know, I'm just showing them what I can do, and they're going. The people in the command center are like, "Holy crap! So I'll mess with her."
Yeah.
I would like to. I'm going to steal the Lord of the Rings idea. And I'm going to rearrange the pillows so that it looks like somebody's in bed, and then I
Sure.
would like to set up a little camp. If there's a wardrobe, maybe on the floor of the wardrobe is big enough, or just in the corner of the room on the floor.
You can definitely camp out in the corner. I'd say being a turtle, the size and thing, you'll struggle to fit under a wardrobe.
Yeah, it would have to
but
be
yeah,
like a giant walk-in wardrobe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rooms are nice, but I don't think they're that nice. But it is all good. So if we're all ready, we will continue.
Yeah.
So the morning arrives and you're well rested, having slept in after your late night meeting with the Spirelings.
Do we get a
You
long
make for
rest?
this- Yes.
Because I've got Oh, perfect.
Yeah, everybody gets a long rest. Fully healed, all your spell points back, or any key points or sorcerer points being restored to you, as well as your bardic inspirations. So you make for the city gates to collect your cart and take the Silvercut Roadway and make for the capital city of Imol. You're approached by a few vagrants and vagabonds and multiple races that are dotted along the streets. Oh, Governor, spare some coins from those. Could you down on your luck, could you?
Greg,
Greg, is that you?
is that you?
Badra clutches his coin purse tightly.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we can't.
We're not rich by any stretch,
No
and you never know how many.
chances there are.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'll drop some coins.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got my own stash then, or just like a few coppers or something. It's been a long time
Sure.
since I've been in like a city environment, so
Yeah, okay.
That's
Fair
or at
enough.
least
Good.
pretty trusting.
Good to know. So, let's crack on. You start on the Silvercut Roadway en route to Imol. Your road leads you past the city of Kamal, but you get the sense that with the agents of Spiraling Hawthorne seemingly everywhere, it is not wise to linger anywhere for too long. Traveling as light as you can, you start off at a brisk pace. You pass the Silvercut Crossroads on the second day of travel. So it's a long way to get from where you are in Westruun to Imol. It's going to be a couple of days at least. On the morning of the third day of travel, you see smoke rising in the distance. The Silvercut Roadway leads you in that direction, and as you crest the hill, you see a massive wagon train not far from a fallen tree. From the heat emanating from the burning embers, whatever terrible event that just befell this train had just happened. Can I get four people to make an investigation check, please?
Right.
Should we just make us?
That's all of us, yeah?
Yeah, I think
sure.
so.
So, like Ayana, Pavato, and Nuo, they're just chilling in the car.
Oh, okay. I got 24.
Okay, good to
Oh,
know.
nice.
I used to be a
I got-
detective.
Absolutely.
I got 21.
Okay, 24, 21.
15.
Sorry, Katie, what was yours?
16.
Oh, perfect. Right. So, Katie, you notice that a scimitar has sucked deep into the wooden frame of one of the wagons, which you've come to know as the signature weapon of a goblin. You also find 46 pieces of gold,
46.
32 pieces of silver.
Wait. 6, 32. Yep.
46 gold, 32 pieces of silver, and 26 pieces of copper in a nearby chest.
Cool.
Uh,
But also
we get to
watch out for the Ravagers if it's goblin weapons we're seeing. I warned you about these.
yeah, it's up to you if you're keeping this or not.
Well, the gold that we just found, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can
Good
we
to know.
see any people?
There's no people around, but what you do spot that there are traces of orc blood around the scene. There's clearly a struggle over the treasure stored in these wagons. You see there are 6 bright red jewels and 16 pearls that once belonged to a necklace strewn around the wagon that you're searching.
Oh.
Shiny.
Sky, you take a moment to investigate the source of the smoke with your Batman detective vision. This was a targeted attack, no accident of alchemy. You recover
attack.
You recover some ornate glass decanters. They are dirty with ash in a few places, but they should clean up easily enough. Badra, looking at the front, you find the reins for 6 steeds all cut loose, but the horses drawing these wagon train is nowhere to be seen. The tracks go in every direction.
Wow.
Are you pocketing these jewels that you found?
Yeah, I'll keep the shinies.
Sure, yeah.
So, while you're investigating the wagons, you hear the sound of hooves and raised voices. Before you know it, you're surrounded by several humanoid figures on horseback. All of them are dressed in uniform, but also sporting hoods and face coverings. The one closest to you, Badra, speaks first. Thieves! Stop in the name of love! His colleague is quick to correct him. Pretty sure you meant the law, sir. The first one nods in agreement. Yes, that too. Well. What's all this then? You've been caught red-handed at the scene of the crime. Officers, arrest them!
We're innocent.
The surrounding group of 10 slowly start approaching the 7 of you, manacles in hand. You see a flash of steel as they begin to draw their swords from their scabbards. The lead uniform officer shakes their head. What kind of monsters attacks a defenseless wagon train? These people carry medicine for the sick and come out. Items donated to them by the lords and ladies of Imol. For shame. Ethnic Squares, is there anything you'd like to do at this point with the cops coming to arrest your asses?
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Talk about them?
What with though? What are you trying to?
Oh, well, persuade them that we're innocent, that we didn't do anything. It was like this when we got here.
We just got here.
Yeah, talk, use the power of our charms.
I'll point out the tracks leading way as well and say, we're clearly right here. That's a goblin weapon, and there are tracks that way.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And that way, and that way, and that way. But, whatever. The point is there are tracks away, and we're clearly here, so...
So you could arrest us, but then you'll never really know what happened.
Don't taunt them.
Do you know how many times people say that? It was a goblin ravagers. Ravagers do it. Do I look like I was born yesterday, sunshine?
We can prove it. Can we?
So one of the officers starts
Badger
rummaging.
whispers to Sky, like, can we?
The officers start rummaging through your belongings and find the
Oh,
items you
no.
retrieve from the wagons. Oh, what do we look have here then? I bet you figure these will fetch a fair
Oh.
price on the black market, eh?
Shoot.
We were going to hand them in, officer.
Yeah, we just got
sure
here.
you will.
Oh, wow.
I've got an honest face, officer. Look at it.
Can you roll a persuasion check at disadvantage, please?
What, me? Persuasion?
Just Sky.
Okay, here we go.
At
My honest
disadvantage.
face. 24.
At disadvantage.
What?
Cool.
Oh,
So
what does that
yeah.
mean?
So roll it twice and give me the lower of the two numbers.
Oh, okay.
Because these cops aren't believing you.
19.
Okay, great. So everyone apart from Sky, given this 19 roll, can you roll a straight 1d8, please?
Oh, God.
So no modifiers, just a 1d8.
I rolled a 6.
I don't know if it's good. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Cool. So, Neo and Pavato, they are now bound by manacles behind, with their hands behind their backs. The rest of you are not bound as yet, but the police officers, or the officers, are closing in. Sky, you're fine because they trust your your innocent face, as it were.
Thank you, thank you. But is there anything we could do, officers, to, like, you know, smooth this over or help you? And then if we can prove our innocence through aiding you in this investigation or something.
Sky, I mean, they trust your face, but you've been caught with the goods, with the gold and the jewels and the pearls on your person.
They don't. That gold could absolutely be ours. I don't know.
They're finding empty chests up in here, and then suddenly you're coming up with all this gold. Cuts there with
We had
red,
all that gold.
red crystals and pearls in her pockets.
Nah, that's like finding a tenner like on the floor, and then like someone. I don't. The gold stuff. These coppers are probably bent. You know, I don't trust them.
What happened to
This is a setup.
innocent until proved guilty?
I don't know what the
They
law is
prove
in
you're guilty.
Taldor.
You're there with rubies and jewels and pearls and whatnot falling out of your pockets. Can one of you make a perception check, please?
I got +5.
Mine is
5,
8.
I've got +4 and advantage on perception.
How do you know what your advantage is?
It's got a little A next to it.
Oh, okay. I've just got a
I
plus.
can roll for perception.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is 17, and the next one is 15. So 17.
So, as you're conversing with one of the officers, you notice there's some movement in the tree line behind them. Something's out there. 15 squares, what do you want to do?
Behind you!
Look over there!
No, but seriously,
Suddenly you hear a
look, there was
series of
something there.
whooshes, and the officers start to falling on the ground before your very eyes. Each has a dagger protruding from their back.
Oh,
You
no.
hear a cry coming from the tall grass that line the Silvercut Roadway. The trap has been sprung! You three go back and fetch the slaughter lord. We'll take care of these fools. Four
Oh,
ravagers
no.
emerge from their hiding places. The two of you bound in chains.
Bloody
can see you're about
ravagers.
20 feet from the fallen officers who have the keys to your weapons. However, before you plan to escape your bonds, I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Ooh.
It is go time.
Oh, great.
Another 8. I'm just rolling for the enemies. 18, and then Neo gets that. Ayana gets that. Pavato gets that. Badra, what have you got, my friend?
I rolled a natural 1,
Ba, 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 dow.
so I'll be lost.
Sky, what did you get?
16.
Okay, 16. Great stuff. Cut. How about you?
18.
Cool. Boris, what did you get for your initiative roll?
8.
Okay. Don't worry, lots of 8s around here. Now give me a second to do this. So, ba-da-ba-da. So it goes Sky, Ravager 1, Ravager 4, then ba-da-ba-da. Iona.
So how scared should we be of these
15.
Ravengers?
Well, here's the thing about them, Cut. They have an attack whereby, as long as they basically can just attack like as many times as they want, like as long as they hit the right dice roll. So it's like when they attack, then they don't roll the dice, and if it's high enough, they'll attack again, and if it's high enough, they'll attack again and again and again. And so many people in our party have been at like at least like 60-70% health, and then at the end of one round of rolls, they are like dead and they've failed their first death saving throw. So Ravagers equal bad news.
Pretty much.
But yeah,
bad
no
news, isn't it?
biggie. No biggie. We got this.
Okay, so this is where we're at. Let me move some things around. So just give my internet 2 seconds to work itself out. So we have our 4 Ravager Stabbers here. We will switch Iona over here with Pavato, for they are in bonds. This fella here has a set of keys on him. So Neo and Pavato will have to go to this key person first to try and retrieve the set of keys and remove their manacles from them before doing anything else. Top of the round, Sky 16, it is on you. What would you like to do?
Oh, okay. This is the bit I never really know what to do. How close am I? I'm kind of far. So maybe I should... I'm a bit scared of these Ravengers, to be honest. Do I have any far away attacks? Maybe do the thunder clap thing.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. I don't really know what to do. I'm afraid to get close to them because they'll just stab me to death because I'm very weak. I don't have much health.
Glass cannon.
Okay, I'll do the thunderclap then, shall I?
Go for it.
Okay. Thunderclap!
Hey, which one are you targeting?
Oh, number 2. Or actually, is it a ranged attack? Like, has it got, or is it just focused on one of them?
What does it say next to the thunderclap thing?
A1, F5,
Okay.
T. What does that mean? Oh,
So
5
it's
feet.
one action.
50 feet.
5
No, 5 feet.
So 5 feet is the kind of range of it. So I don't think it's attacking multiple people.
Okay. So could I reach number 2 then?
Yeah, absolutely. You can cast it at number 2. Is that do I need to roll? Or do you need to roll for that?
I rolled. I got a 4.
Okay, that's going to miss, I'm afraid. Or is it a roll to attack, or is it just a roll for damage?
Effect. I pressed the 2d6 button.
Okay,
Was that not the button to press?
and that's fine. So,
I was looking up Thunderclap. It looks like every creature within 100 feet, other than you, must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
What?
Okay, let's do that then.
That's the wrong thing, but
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm really dangerous.
I'll copy the thing into.
You can pop it in the private chat. It's all good.
I just don't even know how to battle.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So, what was the Constitution save? Let's have a look. So, what is the spell DC? Let's say it is 13. Constitution saving throws, everybody.
Oh
Badra.
man.
Wait, does it say that? Is the range of the spell 100 feet, or is it just saying like some flavor text that it can be heard 100 feet
I
away?
know, it can be heard 100 feet. So, Let's just say it attacks Ravager 2, and it was 6 points of damage, wasn't it?
Have I still got 4?
Oh, 4 points of damage. Okay, good to know. That is all good. So it is now Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so you can move, or you can take any bonus actions that you want. Your spell was your action on this turn.
What kind of bonus action? Oh, bonus actions to. No, I'll just wait.
Sure. So, Ravager number 1 is up first. They are going to move 1, 2, 3, and they are going to throw their dagger at Boris. I think that's going to miss with an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Cool. Okay. That is going to be its turn. It is now Ravager 4's turn. 1, 2, 3. Cut, buckle up. First attack is 17 to hit.
Oh, it just hits, yeah.
Okay. 5 points of damage. The next attack, again, 17 to hit. 7 points of damage. The next attack is 16 to hit.
So 16 is my armor class, so I think it still hits.
Okay, so that just hits. 6 points of damage. The next attack.
This is why we don't like Ravagers.
12 to hit.
So that won't hit.
Okay, and that's going to be its turn. Ayana Ravenoak, she is up next. So they are going to. What are they going to do? I'm just checking the range of their bow that they have. Whether there'd be a disadvantage or anything. Let's have a look. Rogues are going to rogue. So they are going to rush up to Ravager number 2 and try and stab it with their rapier. So 17 to hit. Let's check. Let's check. That hits. So
Nice.
it's not sneak attack damage or anything like that. It's 1d8 plus 3. 9 points of piercing damage to Ravager number 2. Okay, all good. That's going to be their turn. Bonus action, they are going to. What can they do? So, 2 weapon fighting. They are going to use a bonus action of cunning action to take a disengage or they're going to take a dash and move 1, 2, 3, but they're not going to be able to hide on this turn because they've used all their actions. That is going to be their turn. Cut, you're up. You are in melee range of Ravager number 4.
I'm gonna go punch time to number 4. So I'm gonna start off with 2 unarmed strikes.
Yep.
First one 9.
That missed, I'm afraid.
No.
Ooh,
Swings
25.
with the right. The second hit lands.
Nice. So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay, good to know.
And I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows twice.
Sure. So is that 2 or 4 extras?
So I get to do 2 attacks as my bonus action.
Gotcha.
So the first one's 20 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 9 points of damage.
Okay, good to know.
Wow, this is insane.
And that's 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 5 points of damage.
Good to know.
Bardra is in awe of the number of attacks that you get per turn.
There's only
Like,
1d6 every
wow.
time, but there's quite a few.
That's it. Would you like to do anything else?
I think
Would you like
that's
to
all I can
move?
do. Nah,
Okay.
nah.
Cool. Okay, so that is your turn. It is now Neo's turn. Neo is now obviously full of beans with her 19 hit points and all of her spell slots. Looking around, she can see that Ravager number 4 is in the weakest of states. So they are going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Did she get the keys to undo her manacles?
That's a very good point, you know.
Just wondering.
She'll do that
Not to throw our
she'll do
own
that on the
party
next
under
turn.
the Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah, she will move here, and that will be her turn. It was good because her total damage was only going to be 8 points. So we'll do that next time round. Okay, that's going to be Nero's turn. So she's now free of
Nice.
the manacles. Pavato is going to use their turn to go and do the same.
Luckily, they're closest to the
Yeah,
keys.
that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. 20 feet away. So it took the whole turn. Right. Ravager number 3. So 1, 2, 3 out of melee range, but they are going to try and throw a dagger at you, Cat. That is going to be 15 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss. Okay, great stuff. That is going to be their turn. Ravager number 2. They are going to go up to Boris. And they're going to try and do a multi-attack with their short sword. So, 18 to hit for the first attack.
Yep.
Okay. So, 5 points of slashing damage for that one.
Okay.
24 to hit for the second attack.
Oh my god.
yeah.
No.
8 points of damage. 21 points. 21 to hit, sorry.
Yeah.
6 points of slashing damage. Then 17 to hit.
Yep.
Only 4 points of slashing damage that time around. And then 15 to hit, which I think misses, right?
That misses, yeah.
Okay. That's going to be its turn. Boris is now on you. What would you like to do?
Cool. I would like to rage.
Sure.
And if I'm going to, yeah, this is probably really stupid, but I'm going to move. So if I move left 1 and up 1, so that I am in melee of both of them, so that I would get an opportunity if they try and move away.
Yes.
That's but then I'll attack number 2 with my longsword.
Sure. Is this a reckless or just a regular rage attack?
I'm not going to risk reckless because I don't think 2 of them having advantage against me would be worth it.
Sure.
So I get 14 to hit on the first one.
That misses, I'm afraid.
And that must hit 24 to hit on the second one.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
It only does 6 damage though. I rolled a 1.
8. All good, all good. Okay, that's fine.
And
then,
I now have, because I'm raging, I now have resistance to them attacking me like that.
Sure. Yeah, so you're resistant to... Is it all damage, pretty much?
It's all damage except psychic.
Okay, good to know. Okay, then. And then, tail of the round. Badra, it's finally your turn.
Hooray! I will just move up to Ravager number 3.
Sure.
But not with. Wait, there's no opportunity of attack if I move there, right? Like coming into their range, right? No, okay, cool.
No.
I'll use my bonus action to cast my Crimson Right on my glaive.
Sure.
On my new glaive,
Mm-hmm.
which I've renamed as the what have I called it? The Oni glaive. And I'll cast Crimson Right on my Oni glaive, and then I will attack Ravager. I think probably do you say Ravager 4 is looking pretty beat up?
No, they've both taken, so 2 and 4 have taken some damage.
I'll just attack 3. I'll take 3.
Sure.
So
For your first attack,
we rolled 14 plus 5, 19.
that hits.
All right, so that is a D10, which is here. That's the D10. So that's 7 plus 4, 11, plus the Crimson Right damage, which is 4, so 15.
Okay, good to know.
And then the second attack, 18 plus 5, 23.
That hits.
So I assume that hits. Oh, I rolled a 1, so that's 5. And then the Crimson Right damage is a 3, so 8.
Okay. Still really good, mate. Still really good.
Yeah,
cool. So is there anything else you'd like to do?
He just exclaims how happy he is that he has a new glaive as he attacks the Ravager. He's like, God, this glaive is amazing.
Sure. Okay, top of the round. Sky, it's on you. What would you like to do?
Okay, I feel like, can I take a step forward and maybe try throw in my dagger?
Sure, you can. Your dagger has a range of 60 feet, right? So you can throw it from exactly where you are now. If you didn't
so don't even move. Okay, I could do a diagonal throw.
Which one?
Okay. Let's go for R2, Ravager 2.
Sure, go for it.
All right, cool.
Roll for attack.
What do I actually have to press? Is it the hit one or the damage one?
No, the hit one.
Okay, so hit / DC.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, 5.
Okay, that's going to miss, I'm afraid.
I thought so.
Yeah. So your dagger goes sailing off into the bushes here. So in order to throw it again, you're going to have to retrieve it.
Really?
Yeah. There's no chain of returning on daggers. It's not like those gloves you used to have as a kid where it'd go all the way through your sleeve so you never lose it.
What happens if okay. I thought I just had like a pouch.
No, you've got like 1 or 2 daggers maybe.
Oh. Okay. What else can I do? I don't know what to do when I fight.
So you've got spells. You've got Bardic Inspiration you can do.
I never could do anything that does any real damage. Everyone else is throwing around their claves and whatnot, and I'm just sort of standing around my hands in my pocket waiting to play a tune now and again.
Let's see. Give me 2 seconds to open up your character sheet.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry. So I just don't really know what to do.
No, you're fine.
I can hold someone. Does anyone want a hug? I've got a hold person here.
Oh, I want a hug.
I think normally bards in fight are more buff characters.
Oh, okay.
So it would probably be Bardic Inspiration, and I don't know what spells you've got, whether you've got healing spells and.
Yeah, I do have healing spells.
It's probably stuff like that, or holding people in place and things more than it would be doing damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for context, Lucy, next time, so obviously you've thrown your dagger away. That's fine. So you've got your rapier, which will do more damage than if you threw your dagger, and you can reach number 2 from where you are at the moment. With your
so that's how much feet. Like I don't. So how many of the squares are feet?
10.
Okay.
So your movement speed is 30 feet. Yeah, so you can move 3 squares, and then because your rapier's got a range of 5 feet, you need to be next to the person who you want to poke with it, kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can deal 1d8 plus 1 damage if it hits.
Okay, I want to try. I'll try that next time.
So, Yeah, and then in terms of spells and whatnot, let's see what you've got equipped. So you can Shatter is a spell you could do. You could also try and cast Fear. You can try and blind these folks. But yeah, Shatter does 5d8 of damage cast at 4th level.
Oh, okay, cool.
10 feet Sphere. So yeah, that could possibly do a lot of damage.
Does that affect everybody again?
No, you can. So you can cast it anywhere within a 60 feet radius of yourselves.
Oh, okay.
So you can target someone within 10 feet, so 1 square, and say, right, everybody in here gets Shatter, which does a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius must make Constitution save, blah, 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 or take 3d8 of thunder damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Higher levels, when you cast this spell using the 3rd slot or higher, which you would do, damage increased by 1d8 for every slot above 2nd. So you would be rolling 5d8.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah?
Okay, cool. Let's remember this for next time.
That's it. With your current bonus actions, would you like to do anything?
No.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't think so. Okay, cool.
Okay, you're good. Cool. It is now Ramager 1's turn. They are going to try and slash again at Boris. Although you are raged, are you not?
I am, yeah.
Okay, natural 20 to start.
Oof.
Right.
15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yep.
So that 15 was half to 7, I think, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That's 6 damage half to 3. 24 to hit.
Yep.
7 points half to 3. Oops, that's cocked. Roll it again. 17 to hit.
Yep.
6 points of damage, half to 3. And then natural 1.
Yes.
So
Nice.
that is going to try and take a swing at you and deal 4 points of damage to itself.
I'm at about half health now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm fairly okay.
Cool.
Yep. Good to know. So that is that's turn. Ramager number 4 is up next with Ayana on deck. Cut, they're going to try and do stab again. As is their way. A natural 19 to hit first. So 19 plus, so 23 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, 9 points of slashing damage for the first attack.
No.
Natural 20.
Okay.
okay. What's that? 11 points of slashing damage.
Fudge.
15 to hit.
That
Actually, no,
misses.
15 plus 5, so 20 to hit.
That hits.
Oh.
8 points of slashing damage.
No.
Then 19 to hit.
Oh no. This is why we
5
don't
points
like
of slashing
Ramager.
damage.
Okay.
And then 23 to hit.
That hits.
I don't like this.
And then 4 points of slashing damage. They're starting to get tired now. Swinging. Another 23 to hit.
Oh my god.
That hits.
Another 4 points of slashing damage.
I fail a death save.
20 to hit.
Oh, okay. I don't have to do death saves on here. Do I just click it? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
20 hits. Yeah.
Okay. And then 6 to hit, which I don't think does.
Doesn't. But was that 2 since I was down or 1 since I was down?
That was 2 since you were down.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, so what? Wait, so what state are you in? Have you failed 2 death throws?
So they have fallen
failed to
unconscious
death
and have 2 chunks taken out of them. So they are bleeding profusely, for want for a better word.
Wait, so 1 more death fail and that's it?
Correctamundo.
Jesus Christ.
Unless one of their party members comes across and does something.
Well, yes. I'll make that.
Can you only do that? Yeah, you can do it on your turn, right? Because obviously I could
Yeah,
probably do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've already had your turn, right?
Yeah. So hang in there.
Okay.
Just put some pressure on the wound, and we'll be with you in a moment.
Okay, so Ayana is she is going to take her bonus action first to hide in the bush with a stealth of... What's her modifier for stealth? I think it's good, right? It's got to be. She's a rogue. 16? Yeah, absolutely right. That's fine. So she's considered from a position of stealth, and I want to see what her range is on her bolts. D&D Beyond is a fantastic site, but I wish it'd load quicker. But that's on me, not the fine folks at dndbeyond.com. Come on. Actions. Short bow, 80 feet. So she'll make the attack at disadvantage on rabbit number 1. 11 plus 6. That still hits. So 1d6 plus 3 of damage. So 8 points of damage on rabbit number 1.
Nice.
And then sneak attack damage, which I believe at 7th level is 4d6. 6, 9, 14. It was 4d6, yeah. 19 points of damage. So let's do that. That's a whole chunk of health. Alrighty then. Castlewigs, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you. Alice in the chat, save me. Okay, so that is going to be Ayana's turn, and so she is hidden, has fired, and that is her turn. She only gets 1 action on her turn. That's right. Cut. It is on you. Big money, no whammies.
To roll, right?
Wait, what?
Yes. Just make a straight
God.
D20 roll and let me know what it is.
Fucking bullshit.
Fudge. Okay, I'm gonna do it on the website, so I can't fudge it. Oh. 13.
You are
But
no longer
I
dying.
still-
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will say that you are back to 0 HP. You're unconscious, but you're no longer dying. So the.
Are you sure?
I think so. That's how it works, right?
I thought this is whatever you get to 3 of first.
That's right. So that's your first success.
Oh God.
Thank you for your honesty. Kessel says I use my action to cast Healing Word on Kurt. So so the score is currently 2 death saves to 1. But we will carry on. So Nuo is her turn. Now, free from so she can't make it over to you to administer a potion. But what she will do is now cast Nuo, where are you? This tab, please. Internet. They will cast a magic missile at 4th level. And d4 plus 1. Okay, So 3 points, and you're casting how many missiles? So one more dart. So plus 3. So 4 times 20 points of damage at
Nice.
team. Which one would you prefer her to cast magic missile at? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I would think 4, because 4's the one that's ruining Cut, right?
Yeah.
Yes. 4 is currently standing over Cut, ready to deal one last final blow.
Let's get rid of 4 then.
Okay, 20 points of damage. It is not.
Oh no, it doesn't get rid of him. No.
The phrase where I'm not allowed to say thanks to Jesse, but they are not doing as good as they were. Let's say that. That is going to be her turn, and she is going to move. Use her 30 feet to get to here to put a bit of space between everybody. Pavato, it is on their turn. Now, they can move. Is it 30 or 40 feet? Rangers. Let's have a look. Come on, D&D Beyond. The party's waiting with bated breath. We'll find out how fast he can move. I don't know why it chooses to reload the page every time I go to it, but it is all good. Pavato, the ranger, can move. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and a bit. They will administer a potion of greater Badra. Which potions do they have? So they each have 3 regular, and how many of the greater ones do they have? Well, who had them? And don't just say Pavato because he's next to them.
No, the greater healing potions are held by Neo and Sky.
Okay, fine. So a regular potion of healing is what is it? 1d4 plus 2 or 2d4 plus 2? I think it was 2d4 plus 2, right?
That sounds right.
So 7 points of healing comes to you. Okay.
Thank God. Yay, Cut's back.
Yes. So Cut singing the Smallville sing song right now. Absolutely. Remy Zero. Woo! Right. So awake, no longer dying, I think. You are so you'll need half your movement speed to get up again, as you very well know. But yes, you are no longer dying. And we didn't have a first permadeath nor tears on this channel. Yes. Let's go.
That would have been horrendous.
That is gonna be so. Pavato, his action was to heal, so I don't think he can also attack. He's got 2 attacks per action, but only 1 action per turn. I think that's how that works. For his bonus action, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on Ravager number 2, though. So that's his spell used there. Let's just do that. So Hunter's Mark. Yes, done. Right. So that is good. Ravager number 3. Badra, buckle up.
Come at me, bro.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
15 points of slashing damage. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
9 points of slashing damage. What is that? 17 to hit. Math is hard. 17 to hit, okay. 5 points of slashing damage. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh. I'll roll that again. It's a good job I did. 4 points of slashing damage. 19 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of slashing damage. And what's that? 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep. Yep.
8 points of slashing damage.
Oh my goodness.
Are you still standing?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've got 17 hit points left.
Oh damn.
16 plus 5 to hit, 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Another 4 points of slashing damage. The Ravager's starting to get tired now. And then 12 to hit.
That misses.
Right, okay. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Ravager number 2 is going to try and take down Boris. But with 13 to hit, I don't think it's going to do. It's going to do anything, is it?
No.
So as the sword
Nice.
sword swings across, they off the shell of Boris as they expertly turn around and deflect the shot. It is now. So that was Ravager number 2. Boris, it's on you.
Come on.
Cool.
Cut says, "Fuck him up" from the ground.
Damn.
No, I'm not going to risk reckless attacking. So I attack number 2 again.
Sure, go for it.
16 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Another 1. 6 damage. And then I get a second attack. 12.
Is that another
Just
12 or
roll
12
it.
in total?
That's 12.
Oh, no, sorry. Your second attack. No, sorry. 12 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
Kessel went through the pro.
damage was 6.
Kessel with a pro tip in the chat. You'll need to find out where they keep making these guys and destroy the plants.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
Okay. Sorry, Boris. Was there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's fine. I'll
Okay.
I'll just do that.
Good to know, Mr. Bolt Reaver. It's on you. What would you like to do?
Right. Well, I feel like healing is just not. I think it's just a case of getting rid of these guys. So I'm just going to attack and then hope that I can withstand a possible next attack. But I'm gonna just hit Ravager 3 with my glaive.
Nicole, how are you? Look at all these cuties on my screen.
Right. 19 plus. Yeah, I mean that'll definitely hit. Right. 24 to hit.
Sure. Which one? R3.
Ravager 3. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
10. So that is 7 plus 4 is 11. And then the Crimson Right damage is 2. So that's 13 damage on Ravager 3.
Okay. And then your second attack?
Come on.
It is
Big money,
13
no worries.
plus 5, 18 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. And then the damage, we got a 4 plus 4 is 8. And then Crimson Right damage is a 1, so 9 damage.
Okay.
No, he's still alive. Oh, shoot.
2 of them are on death's door. I will say that
Oh,
much.
shoot.
And 2 of them are about halfway.
This is bad.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Any issues you'd like to instruct over your earrings? Now you have those.
What bonus actions do I have?
You can choose to disengage and move away if you need to. So when you disengage, they won't get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, but then how much health can I ask how much health like Pavato and Cut have?
Sure.
Cut, how much do you have? Like 7, right?
Yeah, 7. But I don't know how you'd say that. And
Oh, right.
I was like, 10%
Yeah.
of me is okay.
Yeah, she'll say not much, or they'll say not much. So they just cough.
Oh god, what Pavato?
Cough of a
Because if
bit.
I move away,
Pato hasn't taken any damage whatsoever.
but what is his like? Oh, are we not allowed to know what his actual hit points are?
Oh, he can tell you, but yeah. So he's still got max HP. He's at 60.
60. Oh, in that case, yeah, I might disengage, and then hopefully R3 will go for him, and then I won't get just killed. So
Sure.
Yeah, okay,
So which
I'll
direction you wanna move?
disengage. Probably just towards the number 3. Like is that
Sure.
supposed to be one of the wagons?
It is one of the wagons.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just move that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty then. Top of the round, Sky. It is on you.
Okay, I think now this is when I can help out with some healing potentially, or do you think, well, or just try and take out someone? Because I know you were saying, do we just ride it out? But hearing that 2 of them have still got halfway to go, I feel like Cut did some good damage when she could damage people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I might just go in for the heals. So let's move towards Cut.
Sure. Can you do me a favor? Can you make an acrobatics check, please?
Yeah, I'd love to do a cool acrobats over there. 12.
Sure.
What do I
Let's
do?
say you leap on top of one of the wagons.
Yeah. Awesome. From here, can I? Okay, so I'm on top of the wagon now. Shall I do a healing spell? I suppose, because I guess I don't know how many potions we have. So
You have one of the great. But did you say they've got one of the greater healing ones on them?
Oh, have I got the great healing?
Sure.
Oh, let's
You
do
have-
that. Can I?
Sure. You can do that.
I'll do
So
the greater
we'll say-
healing then.
Do me a favor. Make a dexterity check for me, please.
Sure. What is that? Is that the top one or the one? Oh, that's death saving. Okay, I think it's this one here.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, great. So we'll say that most of the healing potion that you're dipping from the top of the drain lands near Cut's mouth. So greater healing
It's a bit of
potion,
a
I
waste.
believe, is 4d4 plus 4. I want to say, or it might be 8. Hang on, let's have a look. You think I should know this, being a DM? Stand by. Let's open the quick guide. I think it's 4d4 plus 8.
That sounds right to me.
It could be 44 plus 4. Let's have a look. Come on.
I'm
Is
pretty
this the only thing I can do on my turn?
4 plus 4.
This would be your action. Yeah, you have a bonus action in order to cast like Bardic Inspiration or anything like that.
Okay, maybe I'll do that afterwards.
Sure. So if I just wait for this thing to open. Come on. We're waiting for Google Docs, but it is okay. Right, what I'm going to do going forward is to have these written down somewhere, because that would be wise. Let's say it's 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Who rolls that?
Oh, Sky does.
Oh, sorry. I thought someone who had to be set. So sorry. 4d4 plus 12. I don't know. Oh, so the
Plus 4.
Plus 4,
Right.
yeah.
okay. So the d4, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 4.
Escape and grapple. Okay, great.
Okay. So now that that's happened, can I do my? It says I can do like I was just reading my chart thing, my scouts. It says actions in combat. So if I wanted to hide in the wagon, can I not do that because I'm still because that was my action? Where's
Oh, we might have lost it.
we may have
There
lost.
are no rules.
Just everyone.
Oh no.
He's been taken by the Ravengers.
Right, I'll continue as DM. So basically, I think it's my go, and I think lightning strikes all the Ravagers and we win the battle.
Whoa!
Hooray! Yeah, can you do a weather check for me,
Yeah.
Sky?
Why do the Ravagers exist? They seem unfair.
Yeah, they are
Really
brutal.
unfair.
So they're like a real thing. Vitz didn't just make them up.
Apparently. Oh, wait, have we got
Oh.
Vitz back?
Am I back? Can you hear me?
You are
Yeah.
back. We can hear you. Hooray!
Hooray!
Vitz,
So-
while you were gone, Sky rolled a weather check and got
I
natural
heard
20,
everything.
And
Oh no!
Sky, what did you want to do with your bonus action? Hide.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask. So I've got all these things that I've been reading about where it says I can dodge, grapple, hide, blah, blah, blah. So is that a bonus action thing or is that an action I have to do in combat?
No, that's a bonus action thing. So you can like make an attack or cast a spell or something, and then as a bonus action, you can choose to hide or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, because I do feel a little exposed now standing on the wagon, but I do think we need maybe some bardic inspiration
Cold
to
know
try
what's
and
up.
get some. The DM hears everything. So, but I can only do my inspiration on one person, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, who does the most damage out of the group? And I will give
Sky
it to them.
whispers on an earring.
Boris.
Oh, sorry, that's what come out really
You're
loud. Okay, so I'm going to give it to Boris then.
Sky casts motorbike.
Yeah, motorbike.
Then he tries to burst through into the scene.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, do I have to press anything?
I think it's
bardic
1d. Yeah, so I think you need to roll 1d6 or something, right?
1d6. Okay, here we go. Got a 6.
There you go.
What is that? There you go. So everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Now slay them into 3.
There you go.
beautiful.
That was going.
That was great.
There you go, Boris. So +6 to any of your attack rolls that you need to in the next 10 minutes or so, over the next 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Is how that works, I think. So, Ravaging number 1.
Can I just confirm how much healing happened? Did you roll 1d4? Or was that 4d4?
Yeah, it came as the D4 and it just came out as a 4.
Okay.
Oh, so you may need to roll a couple more then.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So what about how many? So I've got to do it 4 times. Well, 3 more.
Yeah, so do 3 more and then add 4 to it, I want to say.
Okay, so 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 2 plus 12. Live mathing.
Here we go.
There you are. Thank you for bearing with me.
That is my math.
It's trying time.
We got this,
It was
guys.
4d4 plus 4. Yeah, so a regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, and a greater is 4d4 plus 4. I will write these down and have them on the thing. All right then. So, it is now Ravager number 1's turn. They are going to try and attack Boris.
Try. Try.
Yes,
Just
they will try. With 20 to hit.
Yeah.
6 points of damage halved. And then a natural 4, which is probably going to miss.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, good to know. That is their turn. Ravager number 4. So, they are next to Cut, who hasn't got up to their feet yet. So they will try and make an attack with advantage.
Oh god.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Where are we at?
Does he get advantage on every single attack?
No, so if
has
a
been
creature is...
prone.
Yeah, go for it.
Where's Kane go?
No, so Alice is right. So if a creature is prone and you're attacking with a melee weapon, so because they're lying on the ground, you have advantage on their attacks. If I was attacking with a ranged weapon, I'd be doing a disadvantage.
No, but I mean, like, so this Ravager, he's got his short sword. every time he does a multi-attack, like, roll to hit, he gets advantage.
No, it's just a straight roll.
Oh, okay.
So that's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
But then a natural 7, which is probably going to miss. Yes, that is going to miss. So that is
Sweet.
done. We go back to the thing. Wayward Pony, Silvercut Roadway, caught red-handed. Here we go. Right. Yeah, that's definitely going to miss. So that was Ravager number 4. Iona, it is on her. She is going to attack with disadvantage Ravager number 1. Yeah, because 1 and 2 are the same. Even with disadvantage, that's still going to hit. So,
Nice.
Nice.
Iona Ravenoak. What was your thing? I think it was 1d8 plus. No, that's for a rapier. It's going to be 1d6 plus something or other, I think. Come on. So, and then we know it's a bunch of sneak attack damage. 5, 8, 9 points of sneak attack damage on top of
Nice.
1d6 plus 3. So 13 points of piercing damage to Ravager number 1. So let's just mark that on the thing, and then we are going into our longest session yet.
Oh, man.
D&D on twitch.tv/Patel. That is going to be her turn. She's going to roll sneak attack to hide again. Stealth check, rather, which she succeeds. Neo, it is on her. She's going to cast a 3rd level magic missile attack at Ravager number 2
Get
for
him.
25 points of damage.
Yes. Oh, God.
1 down. Well done.
Oh, yes, finally. Hooray.
All right, then. So that's done. And we take them off the run there. That's going to be Nero's turn. Pavato is up next. They are going to.
Come on, Pavato. Screw. Fuck up one of them.
Would you like them to heal you or to attack?
Oh, attack, definitely.
Okay, right. So
They're both 3 and 4 are both on death's door. In your
they
words,
are going to, for their first attack with their short sword, they are going to swing at the 3rd Ravager Stabber. And it is +6 to hit. Big money, no whammies. Natural 5. So 11 to hit. That first strike is going to miss. They then turn and swing their for their second attack.
Come on, Pavato.
Natural 12 plus 6. That hits. So,
Yes.
1d6
Good.
plus 3. So 5 points of slashing damage to Ravager number 3. They do have an extra attack, being what they do. Natural 17, that's going to hit as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Ravager number 3 is no more.
Hooray! Now they're dropping like flies.
As their bonus action, they're going to move their Hunter's Mark to Ravager number 1. So that's going to be their turn. Ravager number 3 is donezo. Ravager number 2 is also donezo. Boris, it is on you.
Get him.
Yeah, I will go straight for number 1.
Sure.
So, oh no. Okay, so that was a nat 1 on the first hit.
Okay.
15, but that is actually 21, isn't it? Because of the bardic inspiration.
Mm.
Yeah, if you want to use it, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll use that.
Sure. Yeah, roll for damage.
14.
Oh, nice.
14 is just what was needed. They had 14 hit points left. Well done.
Hey.
Number 1 is taken out.
GG's.
What else would you like to do with your turn?
Okay, in that case, I am gonna move to number 4, or as close as I can get. I can move 40 feet, so I think
Sure.
I can just reach.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can get within melee range.
Yeah, so I'll immediately do that.
Cool. But have you used your attacks for this turn, or have you got one left?
I've used both because the first one was in that one.
All right then. So, Mr. Bolt Reaver, it is on you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll just try and get as close as. Wait, 1 sec, actually. Because I don't think I can move close enough, but I can use my bonus action to use the spell Misty Step, which like teleports me.
You can do it, or you can cast Crimson Right on your bolt, your cross bolt thingy, and then just fire from where you are. If that hits, you're most likely to take them out with your Crimson Right damage as well.
Yeah, but I feel like the crossbow bolt is less likely to hit because it has a smaller.
It's completely up to you.
Yeah, I'll use the Misty Step spell as my bonus action to move into range of R4, sort of slightly below Pavato.
Okay. Just remind me, what does Misty Step do?
It just teleports you 30 feet in any direction.
Sure.
And then I'll just use my glaive to attack.
Sure. Roll for attack.
Get him.
14 plus 5, 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
I think we're in business. D10. I rolled an 8 plus 4 is 12, and then the Crimson Right damage is a 2, so 14 damage. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, that's 14. Yeah. Oh,
how do you want to do this?
As we've got him basically surrounded, I rally our whole team to simultaneously, team effort, just. Can I do that? I'm gonna say we do that, and we all
can I jump off the wagon? Or
I'm thinking Persona 5 style, all out attack. And then because we've got him surrounded,
cool move, Joker.
Yeah. And then we just destroy. There's just nothing left of him because we hate Ravagers.
Jeez. Well done. Now, in that time, we'll do the XP and all that. In a second, the Slaughter Lord has arrived.
Oh, what? Who?
The start of the fight. The
Ravagers
Stabbers sent off
a
couple of people.
Warm-up fight.
Yeah, this is it. So we will pick this up next weekend and end on a bit of a cliffhanger. So thank you so much for watching and being in chat. We will find someone to do a raid, unless people in the chat have got some suggestions in mind. Despawn Games is up and playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. If we've got any more suggestions, more than happy to hear them.
Despawn.
I have not.
Despawn it is.
Yeah, Despawn was basically the only person.
All right, well, let's start that raid. Raid is ready to go in 9 seconds. Thank you so much for watching. Join us same time next time for more D&D with the Ethnic Squares and see if they can take on the Slaughter Lord. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.